Hi, I'm Osiri Wisdom, the lead pastor of the Wisdom Place Church. Welcome again to 100 Days of Wisdom. Today is day 22, and I'm still in our series, The Unfair Advantage, how to remain relevant and win in a VUCA world. Today, I'm mentioning some few things you need to know about being unafraid. Don't forget I said in a VUCA world, the you there, which is uncertain, respond to uncertainty with being unafraid. So the next thing I want you to know is that fear is a spirit. Beyond just emotion, fear is a spirit. If you're a Bible student, in 2 Timothy chapter 1 and verse 7, it says, "For God has not given us the spirit of fear." So fear is, did you know that fear is what introduced the whole world into problem? The first time the word fear or afraid was mentioned is in Genesis chapter 3 and verses 9, when God was not talking to Adam and Eve, and Adam says, "I heard your voice and I was afraid." And God said, "Wow, you are afraid? When did you start being afraid?" And he says, "Because I heard your voice." And then God asked, "Have you eaten this?" He said, "Who told you were afraid?" So the first thing I want you to know, I'm going to spend this a little bit more later in the coming days, but I want you to know this: fear is a spirit, and because it's a spirit, it affects your spirit. Fear is not just about environment. It's not about anything physical only. Yes, physical things can impart, but essentially fear is a spirit. I want you to capture this. And when the spirit of fear envelopes you, when the spirit of fear gets hold of you, even the things that you used to know how to do well, you will not be able to do it well. Many years ago, when I learned how to drive, and just a learner to drive, and I was driving this in a very busy city in Nigeria called Lagos, big city. And so I was driving in the Lekki axis. That's why I learned how to drive. And so one of the days I was just doing my rehearsal and practice, and as I got to one of the roundabouts, these big lorry were blowing, people were making go out, shift, and I have my sign at the back, learner, L sign, learner. You know what I did? I alighted from the vehicle. I shut my door. I said, "Can't somebody learn how to drive this car? Can't somebody learn how to drive this car?" Why? They were making me afraid. I couldn't drive. I nearly hit somebody. You know what? The spirit of fear is removed, is uprooted from your heart. This year, this season, if you're going to win in a VUCA world, don't be afraid. People say this is changing, this rate of the exchange rate is changing, this one is happening, and it brings fear in your heart. Even what does not concern you, you absorb it and make you afraid. No, you have to resist it. And so you need to realize that fear is a spirit, and you need to attack that spirit of fear with the spirit of faith. You must believe that the best is yet to come. Remember to follow me on all my social media handles as displayed on the screen. Twitter, Facebook, LinkedIn, all is Osiri Wisdom. Then Instagram is I am Osiri Wisdom. But more importantly, subscribe to my YouTube channel at Osiri Wisdom. I want you to know this, that your future is bright. This is your season and your time is now. I cherish you and I value you because you can, you shall, and you must fulfill your destiny. For all that you need, it's already provided. Meet me at the top.